My name is Sam Hamilton III, and I'm the head of retail operations here at Credit Union One. I actually am from Chicago, Illinois, but I kind of grew up all over. My dad was in the military, so I lived in places like Germany for much of my childhood, but I always found myself back in Chicago one way or the other. I am the oldest of 4 kids. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. I have 2 sons. My oldest, Tony, he's actually 22 now, and my youngest, Chase, he's 9. One of my things I love doing, I enjoy getting out there on the grill. Whether I'm on the Weber or I'm on my smoker, making brisket, pulled pork, or ribs. Looking good, looking good. Say it with me. Looking good. My grandmother, she was a blues singer back in the day. She used to sing with B.B. King. Her name was Queen Sylvia. I actually still listen to her album Midnight Baby from time to time. Just when I want to mellow out and hear her voice. She passed away, unfortunately, but I still like to listen to her music. But when I'm traveling in the car, especially with my 9-year-old, we are singing to the top of our lungs Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars and Mark Ronson. This here's that ice cold Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold. We are having a ball each and every time. And the people, I know when the cars drive by us, they see us and like, man, what are they singing? Because we just sing it at the top of our lungs from the beginning to the end. Don't put us on karaoke, we're going to destroy it. So one of my favorite places to just take a quick trip to is New Orleans. I love New Orleans, not because of the culture or sightseeing or anything like that. It's the people, the energy. The food is very good there. And then the energy when you're just walking around, people greeting you, it's just, how can you not be happy? My dad always instilled into me, like, hey, go for what you want. Don't wait for someone to give it to you. And so when I wake up in the morning, I continue with that mindset. My mom was always a hard worker, and she used to do multiple things at multiple times. And so she never really waited for anybody to hand her anything. She just kind of worked hard and got recognition. And so that's where a lot of my drive comes from, my parents. And my team here at CU1, they make me want to do everything I can to make them succeed, because they make me succeed. They put me in a good light. They give me their all, and I'm honored to say that, hey, I get to come in and work for you guys. I want you, what do you guys need? Me clearing obstacles for you so you can be successful. That's my biggest reward. Ty has been a great leader for me. And one of the things that happened was the George Floyd incident. And I never forget, I was sitting there watching TV and I was just going through so many emotions and so forth. I received a phone call from him, and I had recently just took over, got transitioned into the retail position. And so he just said, hey, how's it going? I want to know, how are you feeling? And naturally I'm talking to him about work and so forth. And he stopped me and said, screw that. I need to know, how are you doing? Everything that's going on in this world, how are you doing? And that meant a lot to me, because no one else asked me how was I doing. And that just told me he cares about people more than anything. And how can you not want to work hard for somebody who's interested in you and your well-being, and not just the bottom line? To put the bow on why CU1 is a great place to work is because of the culture. It's the executive leadership, it's the next tier leadership, it's the frontline employees, it's the back office employees, it's everyone in this organization that makes CU1 great, and a good place to be a part of. If you want to feel inspired, you want to feel heard, if you want to have a good healthy career and you want to go home stress-free, CU1 is the place to be.